Happy Friday. Welcome. Joëlle, as you know, we will be flowing through a 60-minute Vinyasa class. We'll be moving and breathing and have some fun together. But let's come into a comfortable seat to just find some stillness. So you can cross your legs. I'm sitting on a little bit of a pillow. Specifically in winter, I just noticed that giving my body a little bit of that extra support, just feels like the body needs a little bit more time to warm up. I even have a little heater here, so make your space really comfortable for yourself. And then if you cross your legs, just cross it in the non-dominant direction. I know that I always put my left leg in front, so just trying to bring and change that around. You can also come to a kneeling if that is more comfortable. Let's take a deep breath in. Bring the arms above your head and we'll do something a little bit funny, but it will also heat yourself up. So spread your hands and then 30 times, I'm actually going to take this off because I know this will warm me up quite quickly. You're going to pump your hands and exhale at the same time, 30 times, and then we'll sit still. So take a deep breath in, off we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, sit still, hands to thighs, close your eyes, just to pump some energy into the body, and then just focus on the breath. Maybe you notice that just those 30 pumps with your hands have already had an effect on the heartbeats, the temperature of the body. So in yoga, we shift energy. We cultivate specific, maybe mental mindfulness awareness. Whatever the reason is for you to come to the mat, bring that why. Why did you come to the mat? Maybe it's for physical reasons, maybe it's for mental reasons, spiritual, emotional reasons. Why do we come to our mat? Bring that why into the front of your brain, in the front of your mind. And that could also be your intention. I love my morning routine. It's really important to me. Meditating, starting my day with taking care of myself, and it really sets the stage for the rest of my day. Let's take a couple more rounds of breath here in stillness. Checking in with yourself and also allowing yourself to know what you need on your mat. Maybe today is a day you feel you're quite strong and you want to take the more intense, more challenging options. Maybe today is a day where it serves you better to slow down and just really nurture and self-care. There's no judgment in yoga, there is no competition. It's a self-care practice. Let's bring our palms in front of the heart to acknowledge each other and also thank yourself for taking the time for yourself. It could also be a moment to bring that intention again back to the front of the mind or dedicate your practice to someone else. And then bow your head towards your fingertips. Another pranayama. I prefer to sit on the floor, but you can also stay on your pillow or block. Kapalabhati. Also a snappy kind of breath, so you relax the belly completely and then you bring the belly button in and up on the exhale. So it's could be out of the mouth, could be out of the nose. Let's go, 1 minute. Arms can be on your thighs or above your head. Close your eyes if that feels better. Breathe in, off we go. Cultivating heat, fire, stimulating your digestion. Again, already shifting energy. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, keep going. You can go as fast or slow as you want. 20 more seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to heart center. Just pause, feel the effect of that pranayama, of that breathing exercise. Maybe even the abdominals already a little bit fired up. And then we meet in a tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Lovely. Cat-cow stretches. Breathe in. Cow stretch. And let's make it a little bit more intense. Tuck your toes, round your spine, cat with hovering knees. Inhale, knees back down, cow stretch. Tuck your toes, exhale, chin to chest. 2 more times. Breathe in. Work with your body, breathe out. Take the options that I present. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine, and then walk to full plank pose. Hands under your shoulders, feet hip-width apart. Index fingers parallel to each other. Really spread your hands. Feel the grounding through the hands, the activation of the arms, core, and legs. Take a deep breath in here. Walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat, to your feet. Fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Interlace your hands and bring them behind your skull. So you're slightly bringing your elbows closer to your shins. Feel free to bend your knees. And a little sway can also feel quite nice. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, hands to the shins, flatten the back. Lovely. Exhale, fold forward. Roll all the way up. Bend the knees, arms come above your head. Take a deep breath in. And then fold back forward. Exhale, relax your neck and shoulders. Walk your hands forward, back to plank pose. Inhale. Half plank on the knees or on the toes. Inhale, come back to plank pose. Downward facing dog. First one of the day, probably of the practice. You've got 3-4 breaths here. You can pedal out the feet, or maybe today stillness serves you more. I find stillness sometimes, because I'm such a busy person, I find stillness more challenging, but after it does serve me a little bit more. Alright, take a deep breath in. Walk your hands to your feet again. Exhale, really warming up quickly. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Roll up, rise, arms above your head, high mountain. Breathe in. Interlace your hands behind your back. Breathe out. Lift your gaze, inhale. Now fold forward with the hands interlaced, nose to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, release the hands. Hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, walk to plank pose. Inhale here. Halfway, knees can be on the floor. Exhale, this is called chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank pose. Feel free to use your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take another deep breath in here. Last round. Hands walk all the way to the feet, warming up the big joints. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. Rise, high mountain, arms sweep above your head. Again, interlace behind your back. Lift the heart. Inhale, a little bit of a back bend. Open the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, walk to the front of your mat, plank pose. Breathe in here. Shift forward to come down. Your knees can be on the floor. Come back up. Big press. Full downward facing dog. Lovely work. Take a deep breath into the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit down into your little chair. Big toes to touch. Heels are next to each other, knees next to each other. Lovely. Another deep breath in here. Fly your chair, bring your arms behind you, lift the heels. You can choose to squeeze the knees together. I personally like to challenge myself and have a little bit of space between the knees. Yeah, good. 2 more like that. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, flying chair. Lift your heels, bum down, lift the heart. 1 more time. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, bring the arms back and the heels up. Rise, high mountain, swing the arms all the way above your head. Interlace your hands behind you. Pop open your chest, look up, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, release your hands. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Look forward, inhale. We go for a traditional pyramid pose. So there's 2 ways in alignment to do pyramid pose. Either you come from a low lunge and you just drop the hips back. Feet are both kind of pointing forward. Traditionally in Ashtanga, we step the foot in. The left heel comes down. The right heel and the left heel are in line with each other. I've got a lovely line here on my mat. So I can even choose to place that right heel on the mat, left heel on the stripe on the mat. And now your hips. Let's actually stand up and hold on to our hips. And notice that we can bring our right hip a little bit backwards and our left hip forward. You can do that with your hands. Keep grounding. Lovely. Reach the arms up over your head and then forward. Fingers can come to the floor. If you need blocks, use blocks. Now really breathe here. So there is a clockwise direction of the hips. Lengthen the spine. Let's stay up high in this variation. So let's use this traditional pyramid shape in our flow this morning. Standing splits. Lift your left leg all the way up to the sky. Breathe in. Cross the left foot behind the right foot. Exhale. Inhale. Lift your heart. And then walk your hands to the right side. Relax your neck. So it's a lovely T-band stretch. All the way on the outside of the left side of the body. Yeah, all the way. Walk your fingers a little bit more forward. Good. Come back to center. Toe hook your right hand around your right big toe. So it's the index finger and the middle finger. And then stand, whoop, stand all the way up. Nice. So it's a lovely compression of the hip. Nice, you can reach the arm to the side. Good. So the foot presses down. The toe is holding on. Lovely. Take another deep breath in here. Eagle pose. Wrap the right leg over the left. Right arm under the left. Hold and breathe. Notice that your knees want to go to the left side. So draw them back to the center. So you're trying to create a Tadasana shape, even though your arms are totally pretzeled up. Yeah. Sit a little deeper. Nice work. Awesome. Right knee up. Single leg Tadasana. Breathe in. Low flying warrior. Breathe out. Step back. Low lunge. Inhale. Plank pose. Both feet to the back of your mat. Exhale. Hold here. Shift forward. You can use your knees. Different people, so I'll show you the less intense. Depends on the intention you have this morning. This is the inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, so really be authentic to what you need. It is not a competitive environment. We're here to do what feels good, what makes us happy, so we feel successful. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. Fly your chair, now interlace your hands behind you and start to dive your nose down towards the floor. Down towards the floor, if you want. Yeah, challenge your balance. The wobbling Embrace the wobbling. Rather than resisting the wobbling, just go, oh, that's cool. My ankles are getting stronger, my knees are getting more stable, my hips are getting more stable. Inhale, high mountain, arm sweep all the way above your head. Lovely, ladies. Exhale, hands behind you. Pop open the heart. Inhale. Fold forward, relax, let go of your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Right foot steps to the back of your mat. Step it a little bit in, look forward. This is a pyramid pose, traditional shape. Let's come into a standing position just to do the same. So it's quite a balancing trick here if you have that heel alignment. If that's a little bit too much for you, just step the right foot a little bit out to the right and you'll feel more stable. Soft bend, lift up, arms above your head, breathe in, bring that forward and then down. So you're still trying to bring your right hip forward and your left hip a little back. So you're trying to square your hips to the front of the mat, anti-clockwise direction. Inhale, standing splits, lift the right leg up to the sky, reach up, cross the right foot behind your left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Walk your hands over to the left side. Exhale. Really relax your head. Even shake a soft no with your head. Inhale, come back to center. Halfway lift. With your left hand, hold on to the toe. Bend the right knee. Press the foot down. Come into a standing position. I'll change sides, so I'll mirror you. Yeah, find your balance. Awesome work. Take another deep breath in here. Eagle. Eagle, your left leg over, your left arm under. The toe can be floating. Good. And a bit of wobbling is fine. So in our balanced poses, try to keep your eyes focused on a fixed point. Yes, keep breathing, keep smiling. Core is engaged. For 3, 2, inhale, single leg Utkatasana. Exhale, low flying warrior. Hold for 3, 2. Step back, low lunge, flatten the palms. Alright, plank pose, take a deep breath in. And you can skip these. If you don't want to do these for whatever reason, maybe your shoulders are a little tight or tired, exhale, downward facing dog. A little bit of playtime. Playtime means do whatever you want. So I know you all have different levels and you might have a specific pose that you're like, yay, I want to try handstands, or I want to try crow, or I want to try child's pose. They're all fine. You've got a minute to just do whatever you want. It can also be staying in downward facing dog. Yeah. You know, sometimes like you've been practicing a specific pose for a little while. If you want, just try donkey kicks. The challenge with donkey kicks I've noticed is that lots of people find it quite challenging to bring both feet up at the same time. It's almost like the dominant foot goes first and then there's skew in the hips. Move forward and kick. Yeah. Nice. Yes, I know Karina is working on her headstands. Keep your knees squeezed in towards each other, Karina. Yeah. Then it's way easier, more core connected. Nice, Caris. That's lovely. Awesome tense. Keep your toes active, Karina. Make the range of new movement less, Tammy. Start with your shoulders above your wrist. So there's no movement from the shoulders down. Yeah, then you already have that stable. Much better. Yes. More control, less movement. Yes. Because less movement also means that you don't have to break yourself down again. If you're swinging yourself to one side, you have to also break yourself massively. So if that swing is a little less, and this is already in place, all right, embryo pose. Well done. Knees together, feet to hands to feet. Take a little bit of a break. Now notice what your mind is saying. This is not just a physical practice. We're training our mind to be positive and kind, to accept ourselves where we're at. That's where yoga is so different from any other kind of movement regimes. Hands come forward, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, full stretch. Turn your toes a little in. Lovely, the heels are disappearing behind the toes. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax. High mountain, come all the way up, take a deep breath in. Hands to heart center, chair pose, another one. Inhale, come sit nice and low. And then we fold forward immediately, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Look forward, inhale. Pyramid pose with the heels slightly in. Exhale, we stay down this time. Lovely, hold for 3 breaths. We're going to be working quite a lot in this shape. It's an internal rotation there, lovely. Standing splits. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And then cross the ankles, left foot behind right. Just once, take a breath in, lengthen. Walk your hands over to the right, relax your neck and shoulders, nose to knee. Back to the center, breathe in. Toe hook, right foot, right hand, right foot. Take your time here. Stand all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Figure 4, your ankle on top of the thigh, hands to heart center. Slight different variation. Flex this foot, really, really nice and strong. Fabulous. Bring your fingertips forward. Nice. We've done this one already this week, but you were not all there, and I know it's a really funky one. Palms to foot, arms can wing open. If that comes naturally quite easy to you, you can bring the right elbow and then bring the fingertips to the floor. Sandra posted it actually. Our lovely Sandra from Switzerland. She made a little post. She said, oh, new pose. It is quite nice. So if you have the hands, you press the right hand against the foot. Nice. External rotation of the right thigh. Knee back into the chest. Another eagle pose. Right leg over. Right arm under. And if you want a challenge here, wobbly wobbly. Yeah, nice. Come into baby eagle. You can stay into normal eagle as well. I just love to give different variations so you can play with what feels good to you. Wonderful. Single leg Utkatasana. Right knee back into your chest. Inhale. Low flying warrior. Exhale. Extend, extend. We are moving to warrior 3. So bring the arms all the way over. Yes, if you want, extend the arms, extend the arms. Otherwise, low flying warrior is fine. And warrior 3, we also try to extend that standing leg. Less bend, press the floor away for 3. 2. Soft landing, low lunge, slightly different. Breathe in. Prasarita, turn the toes in, relax your neck and shoulders. Interlace your hands behind your back and then start to draw your fingers up to the sky. Oh, a little crack in my spine, it always does that. So nice. Look at your toes, the toes are slightly turned in. So it's an internal rotation of your upper leg in the hip socket. Soft bend in the knee, relax your neck and shoulders, open up the body. 2 more rounds of breath here. Nice. Hands down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk back to your left. Is that your left foot? Yes, left foot all the way back. 3-legged dog. Left leg all the way up to the sky. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Inhale. Left arm, exhale. Inhale, lift it all the way up. To the right arm, exhale. Good. 3-legged dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Rise, high mountain, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands interlace behind your back. Pop open your chest, a little bit of a back bend. Breathe in, fold forward, release your hands, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Low lunge. Inhale, pyramid pose, traditional alignment. Right foot slides in and the foot is in a 45-degree angle. Let your head be heavy. Anti-clockwise direction of your hips. Standing splits, lift the right leg up to the sky. Reach through the right toes. Wonderful. Fold the feet. Right foot behind left. Inhale, halfway lift. Just once, walk your hands to the left side and relax your neck and shoulders. Come back to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot holds on to the left big toe. Start to slowly stand up. Woo, nice. Press into your standing leg. Let me mirror you. Fabulous. Find your balance. Hop. I'll come a little bit to the center. Figure four. Ankle on top of the thigh. Yeah, open up that hip. Looking good. Flex that foot. The more you flex the foot, the more active the muscles are. So you've got more stability and the knee stays safe. Bum back, fingers forward. Bum back, fingers forward. Hand, foot. And you open up or upla. It helps to bring the right hand onto that heel. I notice I do that. I bring the hand on the heel and then I've got some opportunity here to guide the elbow. Maybe this is a big pose, guys, because your hips are open and you're twisting. So it's quite a biggie. Take it easy. Notice what you feel. Go for the sensations rather than the shape. Notice what you feel. Good. Inhale, single leg Utkatasana. Lift that left knee up. Eagle pose. Wrap the legs. Wrap the arms. Left arm under the right. Find your balance. Yeah, and then maybe go for your baby eagle. It's Friday, guys, so maybe you've done a lot already this week. I obviously like to challenge you. Different variations, different people. Do what feels good. Inhale, single leg Utkatasana. Bring the knee all the way up. Fly, low flying warrior. Bring the leg behind you. If you want a challenge, full warrior 3. Now, square out your hips. So notice you can even bring your hands into your buttocks. That there's no opening in the hips here. So it's actually an internal rotation here of the left hip as well. Really use your core. Breathe. For 3, 2, hands back down, low lunge. A big breath in here. Prasarita, turn your toes parallel. Now just look at your toes and make sure they're kind of turned in. Again, going for an inter-rotation here. I'm going to give you some play time so you can stay here. Breathe. If you enjoyed the arms behind you, do that. You can also do a double toe hook where you try to bend the elbows and the crown goes down, or an inversion. If you feel like a tripod headstand, a headstand. We've got another 40 seconds or so. Fabulous. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk over to your right foot. Three-legged dog. Lift the right leg all the way behind you. Knee to your nose, shoulders above your wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. To the right arm, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. To the left arm, exhale. Nice. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Both feet down to the floor, exhale. Take 3 breaths here. Notice if you can stay still. Let it be part of your practice to try to not move, to just breathe and feel what is going on. Big slow breaths in and out. Ultimate reset pose. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Rise, high mountain, arms come above your head. Breathe in, hands to heart center. Pause, close your eyes. Take 3 breaths here again. Just a moment of reflection. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Make it conscious, make it mindful. We'll do that full flow again, and you have an opportunity to add in different play times, let's call it. Different opportunities to play with certain poses. You do not have to. In yoga, there's no shoulds, there's no you have to. So do what gives you a smile on your face. Just agree that with yourself, and then we can really just enjoy each breath and each movement. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, interlace your hands behind your back. Open up. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step your left foot to the back of your mat, low lunge. Look forward, breathe in. Pyramid pose, left heel. Now sliding in quite a lot. Last time that we are here. Stand all the way up, hold on to your hips. So it's almost like you're standing in Utkatasana, but your hips are a little bit, it's open, so it's different. All right, now bring your left arm up to the sky. I like to place my hand here, my right hand on the sacrum, to check that my hips stay level. So it's a clockwise direction of the hips. Reach forward, reach forward. You might want to put a block on the in or the outside of the foot for a revolved Trikonasana. You can place your right hand, you can bring it back up to the sky. This is a big pose. It is, if you want to energetically really do it nicely with those hips, so you're drawing your left hip forward, right hip back, good. Keep your spine nice and straight, and then you twist from the thoracic spine so the lower back actually stays straight. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. If your hand is on the block and your hand is on the sacrum, just open that right collarbone. Start to point the right shoulder up to the sky. Fabulous. All right, we'll move on from here. Look down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Revolved half moon. If you have a block, grab it with your hands. Place it around ½ meter in front of you, but to the left. To the left. And then start to open up here. Yes, reach. Hips are level. Open the right collarbone. Maybe lift the right leg up to the sky. Left toes are super active. Squeeze your navel in. Make your waist nice and tight. For 3, focus your eyes. 2, fold forward. Inhale, standing splits. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Hold your standing splits. You can bring your right hand around the calf. Draw the nose closer. If you feel like some switch kicks, then you bring your shoulders above your wrist or even in front of your wrist, and then one goes up, other goes down. One goes up, other goes down. That doesn't even have to be high. Can also just be here. One is bent, one is straight. One is bent, one is straight. Press into the hands. Yes. For 3. Looking good. 2. Left leg we meet up in the sky in a half splits. Take another deep breath in. Left foot behind your right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk over to the right. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Open up. Now you can stay here, or you can come back to center and try a cross-legged crow. So the two options are a lovely T-band stretch here with your upper body over to the right, or you bring the hands down, lift the heels, you open the knees like a ballerina, and then place the knees close to the armpits, look forward. Look forward. It's quite nice here because you can lift the back toe and then the other ankle can press against the ankle. Yeah, nice. Play around with that a little bit. For 3, 2, let's meet with the cross-legged right foot in front of the left. And half lift, take a deep breath in. Step your, no, let's go to the toe hook again. So right foot holds onto the right big toe and stand all the way up. Good. Good, 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 good. Hop, hop, hop. Fabulous. Draw the hip back and then start to kick the leg forward. So from the side, it would look something like this. The foot presses forward. So the same feeling you've got when you want to lift it up. The foot is pressing down. They're resisting each other. They're strong, they're strong, they're strong. The same applies here. Maybe you can extend the leg all the way. Notice if your left hip is, no, it's your right hip is coming forward. So you're trying to pull the bone back into its socket. Yeah, even scoop it a little bit under. Fabulous. Maybe the foot comes to the side. Maybe you point your toes. Yeah, very nice. Bring the leg back to the front. Can you keep it high? And bring your arms above your head. Ooh la 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 la. Low flying warrior. Bring that right leg all the way behind you. Ooh la la, nice work. Almost there, ladies, doing a great job. Take a deep breath in. Step back all the way. 3-legged dog. Left leg lift all the way up to the sky. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. To your left arm. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lengthen. To the right arm. Exhale. Good. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Now we practice a spirit dive. So a spirit dive, you can do normal chaturanga. I know it's not cheating, but I walk my right foot a little bit in. Then you do a little kick, you land, and then it's an upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. I'll show that one more time. So I did a low kick, but you can go as high, and then you land, point the other foot, point the second foot, and downward facing dog. Lovely, all little variations to make your yoga dance more fun, and you can do those whenever you want. Alright, last little bit of flow. Bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Rise, be proud to be here. Open up. Hands to behind you. Open up the chest. Last Vinyasa flow. Exhale, and then we'll go down to the floor. Give it your all. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot steps to the back of your mat, low lunge. Feel how wide your stance is, or actually how long your stance is, and then step it almost like halfway. Soft bend in the knees, press into the feet, hold on to the hips. Check the alignment of the hips. Off we go. Right arm reaches up. Why does the arm reach up? To create length in the spine, to create space in the chest. And that space stays, that length stays. You can use your left hand on the sacrum. Hips are still, even though you're moving forward, moving into that anti-clock direction, anti-clockwise direction. Hand can come to block, or onto the foot, or the outside onto the floor. Take an option where you can keep your spine straight, and where you can work in that core connection, that scissoring in the core. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Take 3 more breaths here. Twist in the thoracic spine. Even when I do this pose, my colleagues adjust me a lot because it's not easy to feel whether your hips are square behind you. That's why your left hand can help here. Alright, let's find our balance. If you're on that block, step the block forward, start to bring more weight. You might have to move that block, huh? It's not like, okay, I know perfectly it goes there. It's a little bit of a finding where that block is in its perfect position so you can open up. Yeah, woo. Focus your eyes. Keep your right toes nice and active. Take one more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Standing splits. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Block can come to the side. Hold on to the leg. Or some switch kicks. Switch kicks, shoulders above your hands. Little hops. Just little hops. Switching and just releasing the weight from the feet for a little moment. Trusting your hands. Can be high, can be low. For another 5. Yeah, nice girls. 4, nice Clarisse, good. 3, awesome Karina, that's it, times 2. We meet in standing splits with your right leg up to the sky. Take a deep breath in, cross your feet, right foot behind the left. Inhale, lengthen, walk over to the left side. Remember the options. I'll give you this option to just create space here or to move the body back to the front and come into your cross-legged crow. I almost find cross-legged crow easier because you can lift that left toe. Once that left toe is active, the right ankle presses against the left ankle and lifts you back up. Just see how you go. Take another 3 breaths there. Come back to center, bring the feet down if they're up. Take a halfway lift, inhale, fold forward. Left toe hook. Press into the, feel how your foot is actually, you're lifting it, but it presses down. It's the resistance, it's the pressing down while the hand lifts the foot that brings you more balance, more core connection. Yes. Take a deep breath in and then start to extend. Hips are still level next to each other. So you're not opening the hip, you're actually also resisting. Maybe you bring the leg all the way up. Draw that left shoulder back as well. Maybe you open up. Good. Smile. It's Friday day. Bring the leg back to the front. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Nice. Low flying warrior. Bring that leg behind you. Float it. For 3, 2, hands down. 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale. Lift the leg all the way up. Active toes to the right arm. Shoulders above your wrist. Core connected. Inhale. 3-legged dog to the left arm. Alright, maybe a spirit dive. Take a deep breath in. So I always feel I'm a little bit too far here. So I walk my left foot a little bit in. Then you can kick. Notice which foot lands first. Point the toes. And then lift the hips up to the sky. Wonderful work. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Right leg lifts. Inhale. And step the right foot to the top of your mat. Drop the left knee down. We're going for, shall we do half Virasana? Okay, I'm going to show you half. No, let's do full Virasana. Let's just do both at the same time. Sorry, my mind just went into 2 directions. So, hero's pose. Hello, Yuna. So here in hero's pose, you'll be seated on your shins and your heels will be on the outside of your buttock. Your toes will all point backwards. Now, not everybody can have their buttocks on the floor. Please also be careful with the knees. Interestingly, is everybody on the floor? Give me a thumbs up if your bum's on the floor. 1, 2, even Clarice. Clarice, are you sitting on something or are you on the floor? Cool, all right, that's easy. Then I don't have to explain all the other options. Just look at your feet though, because sometimes the feet, the little pinky toe starts to, kind of the heel starts to turn in. So just readjust, and it's nice to move the calves away, maybe move the feet a little closer. Weirdly, I've learned lately that this is a really good shape for people that have knee issues. I would have never thought. Obviously, they will not be sitting on the floor, they will sit on something higher, but it's interesting. It's actually, for some, it's a physiotherapeutic exercise. Okay, so you've got the option to stay here. This is a lovely internal rotation of the hips, and today we actually did a lot of internal rotations purposefully because we do a lot of external rotations in yoga. You can come all the way flat onto the floor if that is part of your practice. I can already feel with the winter being here, it's not going to be me. So you can stay up. You can put your elbows down, open the heart there. Some of you might be able to come all the way back, but do something where you can feel that you can let go. Yeah, no, it's not me today. Some days I can just lie totally flat. Today I can't, and that's all right. Because if I would do that now, I would actually bring more tension in the body. So it's a question of less is more. In my head I'm doing less, which is not true, because I'm actually doing more, because I can release here. Let's take another minute here. So good for your hips, the lower back, kidneys. Just a little harder on the neck here, because you have to keep your head up when you're on your elbows. This is also a lovely yin pose, where you can stay for quite a long time. 30 seconds. Feel free to close your eyes, slow down the breath. When we come out, regardless of where you are, do it as symmetrically as possible. So rather go slower. If you're all the way back, start to bring both elbows down. Pause. Wait a moment. Notice which arm wants to move forward first. You will have to be a bit asymmetrical here, because you'll have to lift a hand and another hand. Find symmetry again. Pause. And then symmetrically come forward. Bring your hands forward. Come into a soft fold, forward fold. Tuck your toes, bend the knees, let your whole lower body be, your upper body be soft and heavy, maybe even swaying a little bit from right to left. Let's come and sit down onto the floor. If you feel that you might get cold, I am getting a little cold, put something on, socks. We're not going to stand anymore. Utkatasana in a forward fold. So you can bring the soles of the feet to touch. You can use as many props if you've got them to let your head be supported, so your neck and your shoulders can relax. Sometimes it's nice to place the block in between the feet. So you can squeeze the feet against the block and then place your head on top of the block or blocks. 1 full minute here. 3 more breaths. Slowly roll up, remove your props, and then place the feet hip-width apart and just windshield your knees from right to left. There come the pets. There come the pets. Mine is also sitting here watching me like, it's enough now. Shavasana. She always joins me in Shavasana. They like it when our energy becomes softer. They are so sensitive. They pick up on it. Alright. Scoop to the top of your mat. Bring your knees in towards your chest. If you have a block, you can place your block in between the knees. Bring your arms wide and let the knees fall over to the left side. Relax your toes. Feel free to close your eyes. You can turn your face to face the right hand, if that is okay for your neck. Just extends the twist from the bottom of the spine all the way up to the neck, but you don't have to do that. Again, pick an option that works for you. You are your own teacher, your own guide. I'm just guiding you, and then you take the options that work for you. Let's take 5 more breaths here. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. Feel the symmetry. You might have to scoop your hips a little bit. And then block in between the knees as well. And then bring the knees over to the right side. I need a bit more space with the wall there. Lovely. And then really soften and surrender. Soften your toes. Soften your ankles. Soften the knees, the thighs, the hips, the belly, your heart, your face, your tongue. Three more rounds of breath here. Bring the knees back to center and then hug them in towards your chest. A nice loving hug, really in your mind. Tell yourself, well done for waking up and kickstarting your day, for starting your day with some self-care. Close with some gratitude and kindness towards yourself, and then come to a Shavasana shape. If you want to use the time now or even after class to meditate, feel free to just put yourself in a meditative seat. I'll be your timekeeper for the next, let's do, I always want to give you 15 minutes, but it's a little long. So, well, it is not long. It's actually perfect to be in Shavasana for 15 minutes. But I also want to finish on time. So we'll do 3 minutes here, but really feel free to stay longer. Huh? I really always invite everybody to practice this sense of letting go. I think it's one of the most beautiful things we can teach ourselves, to slow down and to let go. And you get an opportunity here in Shavasana to practice that. Physically, mentally, emotionally, just let go. And we can then take that off our mat. Things that don't serve us, let go. A sigh is always welcome. If you are in a really nice space, and I compare it sometimes with, when you're in your bed and your alarm clock goes off and you're like, oh no. I sometimes, actually quite often feel like that in Shavasana. When you've let go, you're like, oh, now I have to share my energy with other people again. If you're in that space, just stay. Stay. Take that time for yourself to process and integrate. It's not going to hurt you. It's really, really healing. And if you feel ready to move into the rest of your day, you can start with bringing some conscious breaths back in. So deep breath into the nose and a sigh out. Keep your eyes closed for now and just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Notice the small movements. And then a loving hug. Make it a loving hug, like you love, when you love somebody and you're like, oh, I love hugging you. Can you hug yourself like that? Practice self-care, self-love, self-compassion. And then when you are ready, start to move to your side. Pause there for a moment, and then from there, you can come back up into a seated position. Take your time. These little rituals of moving from your inner quiet landscape and then preparing yourself back to step off your mat and start sharing your energy again with others is an important thing to do nice and slow and consciously. Close your eyes for a couple more rounds of breath. Notice how nice your body feels. Connected, hopefully a little bit more centered and grounded. Definitely an awesome way to start your day. Bring your why, your intention back into your mind's eye. And take something with you off your mat into the rest of this day and weekend. Whether that is slowing down, whether it's a bit of self-love or gratitude.